Sound like we got a call coming in. Let's see who this is. What he do? Live on BayLifeRadio.com.
What's up, my man?
Hey, how you doing? This sound like DJ Magic Mike, huh?
Yes, sir.
What it do, Magic Mike? How you doing, man? Thanks for the call.
Oh man, I'm blessed, man. How you doing? Everything good?
Oh man, everything beautiful, man. Just force feeding a earpiece this good music, man.
Yes, sir.
For sure. So DJ Magic Mike, now I don't know how this could be possible with all the bass you done delivered. Could you just tell the Bay Life Radio world a little bit about who DJ Magic Mike is and how you been holding it down?
Oh wow, yeah. I've been ooh man, you taking me back on that one. Yeah, I started back in '86, '87. Just doing a lot of cuts and a lot of music. Doing a lot of bass music coming out of Florida. Bringing it out to the world. Did Magic Mike Cuts the record, dropped the bass, Booty Booty, Creep Dogs. Oh God, man, I can't even think of everything that I had my hands in back in the day. But yeah, been doing this thing for about 30 years, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, you definitely.
Yeah.
You woke that game up with that bass. I mean, you, Shot D, Luke.
Yeah.
69
yeah.
boys, man. You started something, man.
Yeah, we were all doing it back then, man.
Yeah. So
yes, sir.
you still in the music now?
Still in it, man. I'm more so DJing now. Doing a lot of traveling. Well, I ain't doing too much traveling right now, but mainly, it's like my main gig is just traveling the world, spinning music. And I haven't really put a record out in probably about 2 years, but I'm currently working on one right now. So just trying to get it together and get it back out to everybody.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, Magic Mike,
yeah.
Let me ask you, as a DJ, you say you still out here spinning. How are you feeling about technology in the DJ? Turntables versus controllers versus turntables with no arms versus, you know what I mean?
Well, when I first got into it, when the whole digital phase came up, I was like, I ain't feeling that. I'm gonna stick to my tables and my vinyl. And my main thing was then the record label stopped really making the vinyl. So when we're in the club trying to play new music, if you don't have new music, then you're kind of screwed. So that was my transition over into into Serato. And then once I got into Serato, then it changed the game for good and bad. Because it made non-DJs think that they could, be a DJ, and it's just a lot more to it than that. But I'm still diehard. I still keep my tables. I'm still on, my tables with the arms. And
right.
I use my computer. For my computer, I use it to store my music, and that's pretty much what it is.
That's what's up. I asked that question because it's a ongoing back and forth battle. Me being a DJ myself, I started on turntables, and for a while I thought that the industry had left us behind, and then all of a sudden, they came out with technology. Here they go. I felt loved again.
Yep, exactly.
So how you feeling how you feeling about today's party music? Because you was a party music king. It wasn't. I remember back in your days, it wasn't about. It was about rapping. It was, but y'all was about having a good time.
We wanted to have some fun. That was our thing back then. And it's a little different now. Thank God for the old school and people that enjoy the old music, because that keeps everything. It keeps us current. And but I still wind up playing a lot of the newer stuff as well. Depending on what venue I'm at, and what kind of party we're doing and all that. So I don't really have a problem with with the newer music. To me, it's not party music. It's more sitting around music that you can play in a club. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But but it don't bother me. You gotta, change with the times or get left behind. So
That's right. That's right.
That's how I see it. So I don't really have a problem with it. What I do is I find the tunes that I like, and I play those. If it fits into my my scheme of things, then I'm good. And if it don't fit, then 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna play it.
That's right. Just sitting here thinking, talking with you, man. It's kind of seeming like when you look at the music, they turned all the fast booty shaking music into hella slow booty shaking music.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly what they did. They just half-timed it,
Right,
That's pretty much what they did. They just half-timed it, So it's still the same tempo. It's just going half the speed.
For sure.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, man.
You got any favorites you seeing out now? You got any artists you particularly liking?
No, not really, because I kind of dabble in every different genres of music. So it's like it just depends on what I'm into. It's like if I'm playing a lot of Dirty South stuff, then I have I like my Plies, I like my Jeezy. If I'm playing club bangers or whatever, then I like my mid tempo stuff. So it just depends on where I'm at and what I'm doing.
For sure.
I don't really have a favorite. Not right now.
Okay. I see a lot of what they call them now. They call them bedroom DJs. I see a lot of bedroom DJs coming up. As far as with the controllers and everything, and what would you say to a young up and coming DJ that wanted to get into DJing right now? With everything in their face.
Learn the craft. Learn people, and learn how to read your room. When you start opening, and you open it for somebody that that's a headliner, or somebody that's a resident of the club, and you're opening for them. Learn what they do. Learn how to pay attention to what's going on. Learn your room, so you can one day become that person that you're opening up for. So you can get out of the bedroom.
That's what's up. Wise words. How you feel about DJing overseas as opposed to the States?
What happened?
I said, how do you feel about DJing overseas? You say you're traveling everywhere. How do you feel about DJing overseas as opposed to DJing in the States?
It seems to they take us better. They perceive they're more open-minded when it comes to music. Especially like when you're playing in London, like London and anywhere around there, they're very, very open-minded when it comes to music, and they're very open-minded when it comes to DJs from the States, because they know that we're from this is the music mecca for the most part,
Right.
So they're very curious and excited to see what we're bringing to them, versus here it's like. I guess it's different for me right now just because of my name, so they pretty much know what to expect from me. When they come to see me, when they come to my show, they pretty much know what they're getting from me. But, it's just it's a little bit different of a situation for a normal person here. It's like, DJs hate requests, so, why would you go up to somebody that's in the middle of their set that's, put time and energy into presenting you with this, and say, can you play the box? Like, no,
Right.
So that's the give and take that you have with this whole situation.
That's what's up. Yeah, that's a cold pet peeve. It's like always wonder why party guests, at least if they have a request, why don't they, get a sense of what you playing and request something along that line? They always request something out the box.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Exactly. It never fails too. It always happens.
I asked you that question because I was blessed. I got a chance to talk to Egyptian Lover, and he told me, man, they love American DJs over there. They love the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm he said, man, every time you DJ a veteran, you ask them about overseas and watch what they say. And you said exactly what he said.
Yeah, man. They enjoy, they like what we're bringing to them. They're very open minded. It's like last time I played over there, dude. I played in I can't remember the name of the club, but I went into they had like multiple rooms, and I went in and this dude was just playing pretty much just 70s funk, dude. And then he went in and started playing Stevie, and and then watching these people, I'm like, y'all weren't even born when this music came out, and to watch them enjoying it and taking it in for what it was, that made my night, man. It made me happy. Made me happy to see that.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
So man, Magic Mike, where can we hear you now?
Well, every once in a while I get blessed to do mix shows on Rock the Bells Radio, Sirius XM. Okay. I got a local mix show that I do every weekend called Midnight Magic. Comes on at midnight on Fridays and Saturdays here in Orlando, but you can catch that on the web at power953.com. And just working on music, man, and traveling around and doing my thing for the most part.
That's what's up. Well, I want to say on behalf of the Bay Life family, man, salute. I appreciate all the great work you put in, man, for sure.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
This feel like I feel like I'm on the air with my records. You know what I mean? I'm sitting up here looking at. We got one before we get out of here though. But before I play it, is anybody out there you want to give shouts out to? Say what's up to?
Nah. The thing is, it ain't on my mind right now. So if I give it to one, then everybody, hey, you didn't give me a shout out. So I give it all the bass heads all over the world that's been listening to me and enjoying my music for all the years. I appreciate y'all, and that's what I'm giving my shout out to.
For sure. That's what's up.
Yeah,
we want to say thank you, Magic Mike. Shouts out to Jeff Quan by the Pound Media for hooking us up, always hooking us up with great interviews such as yourself, man. And we steady listening for you, man. I love the veterans, man.
Yeah, man, I do too. I appreciate it because we've been here for a minute, so it's just still got a lot to offer, still got a lot to teach, and people need to learn it before it's too late, so.
That's right. Well, don't stop the great work, man. For sure.
You broke up. What'd you say?
I said, well, don't stop the great work, man. We appreciate it.
I'm going to try not to, my man. I'm going to keep it rolling as long as I can.
That's what's up. Well, we ain't going to hold you too much longer. We going to slide in this field of bass while we get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got DJ Magic Mike on the line. If y'all never knew nothing about the 808 after this one, y'all go Google it and learn the history. Thanks, Mike. We gonna talk again soon. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Peace. Oh yeah, you can turn this one all the way up. Once again, thanks DJ Magic Mike. Live on BayLifeRadio.com.
the Egyptian lover. You check it out, BayLifeRadio.com. In the mix.
Hi, this is Joyce Finderella Irby, and you're listening to BayLifeRadio.com and the BTP Media Group. What it do?
Yes, indeed. This is the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice from UTFO, and you're listening to BayLifeRadio.com. What it do?